everybody. This is Turner Reading. I'm Austin. I'm here to do a book tag, and this is my favourite videos that I probably make on this channel called Beers and Books. Cheers. Oh, we're fucking shaking like fuck now. But this is the videos that I make where if people tag me or we just want to do discussions, I like to sit and drink a wee Thursday night because I'm off Fridays, and it's not all about, it's about books, but it's not that deep thought about books. I can just sit and be a bit more myself, and it's a bit more open. If anybody is watching and they want to send comments, questions, it's not even book related, I'm quite happy answering them. You know, on these sort of channels, this is or these videos. This is a video where I make on a Thursday night, hopefully nearly every Thursday, and I'm inviting everybody in, and be yourselves to me, and I'm being myself to you, because I'm sitting here half cut, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, it could be embarrassing nights. There might be nights I wake up and go, fuck. Beers and Books was a bit mad last night, but we'll go with the flow. I've people that have subscribed to me, I'm gonna trust you, and we're gonna just wing it, you know. So yeah. But today or tonight, we're sitting at, what time is it? I think it's about 11:30 now in Northern Ireland. We're gonna do a book tag because book tags are fun. At the start I was saying I wouldn't do them, but they are fun, like. And hopefully don't drag on here for too long, but there's a lot of questions here. There's 20 questions that Mike from Bibliophile Bookscapes give me. Tags me all the time. My favourite YouTube channel. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. So I'll say that again. He's just reached 200 subscribers, and I'll put his channel in the description. And definitely check him out. He's a nice guy, and he's building a booktube community of like-minded people who are all beautiful people that can sit and talk about books, and it's an open door for us all, you know. And I like that. I think it's we're making a wee sort of community, and it's lovely. And every one of yous that watch me and I watch yous and comment on yous and all, it's nice. You know, we're a wee knit sort of crowd now. And I'm new to booktube, you know, as well, as I said, like, so maybe that's the way it goes. But I'm going to stick around with this wee knit community, and that's the way it's going to be from now on. And anybody's welcome, you know. Yeah. But we'll go on. We'll talk about today what I was reading first before I start this tag. I read Leo Tolstoy's short story today, The Woodland. Oh fuck, that's alcohol. I can't remember the name now, but something about the woodland, and it was about war, and it was good. It was okay. It wasn't as good as his other story, but Leo Tolstoy. Tomorrow I'm going to start Bruno Schulz. Cinnamon Seeds, but it's also known as the crocodile thing, and that's my next novel. I'm just trying to get this out so people kind of knows what reviews is going to come up. It's going to be Bruno Schulz. It's be the next review. And what did I do tonight? I had a great time on Wizard Jim's News of the Gelding stream again. Brilliant laugh. And that's now what, 3 Thursdays in a row now. It's a good laugh. That's what it's like. I enjoy them Thursday night streams now. It's like Thursday's my Friday night, so I can sit and chill out and have a wee drink. So I can, and listen to a lot of mad music and have a laugh. So I enjoy that. But we're 5 minutes in, and I'm waffling as usual. If you stick around to the end of this video, fair play to you. You're doing well, because I tell you what, it's hard enough. But here we go, off the shelf. The first question: when you're not filming or reading, what does a normal day in your life look like? Work, school, etc. A normal day in my life, or a normal working day, I'll say first, is me waking up, 6:25, getting ready, nipping up the road because my work's only up the road, and then spending a good chunk of my day in work, and then home with the kids, and it's homeworks and colouring in and playing Nintendo and just the stuff that Dad does. This is my everyday stuff that Dad does, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Getting them to bed, tucking them in, reading books to them and stories, but not so much lately. The older ones don't really want to know, and when they're away to bed, I read. I go through my poetry collection or my visual story, and I'll sit and read for a while, and then about 10 o'clock, I'll game. Usually about 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I'll sit and I'll play my PlayStation or Xbox, and or listen to music, and that's pretty much every day. Sometimes when I come home from work and I'm sitting in the house and the kids have got all the homeworks done, I'll sit and play my guitar. I don't watch TV. The TV's the kids. It's pretty much theirs now. I don't watch films. So that's my normal every day. The weekend comes, it's all reading, gaming, and guitar playing, and going to Belfast and hunting for books and buying tobacco and all that stuff. But that's my every day, pretty much. Yeah. Number 2. What kind of work do you do, and does it change how you read and what you notice in stories? My work is I work for an engineering manufacturing company, a very big one actually. You know it. You probably know it, but we'll just say it rhymes with fat. And what I do is they call it a material specialist, which is a very fancy name, but it's silly. It's a silly name. The truth is, what I do is I order parts and keep stock and drive a forklift and offload lorries and deliver parts around the factory for people to build what they're building. I've been working there now for nearly 20 years. I'm 38, and I think I started when I was 19. So I've been there quite a while. It's my second home. And yeah, that's what I do. I'm a forklift driver. That's the simple way of putting it. So, question number 3. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am a night owl. Do you not catch that on already? I'm sitting up here at, what time is this? No, this is late in my country. I've always been a night owl, but when I wake up, I'm not grumpy. I'm not a person that wakes up and grumpy and all that, but I like to sit up at night and have time to myself. And I like to read at night, and I like to go out and sit out my back and smoke and, just chill out. Not so much now, it's fucking pissing down every day, like, but I am a night person. I'll sit and that's when I game, and that's when I switch off here. I don't have to be daddy anymore. I can dive into my obsessions and just switch off here. So I'm a night owl. I always have been since I was a wee lad. 4. Do you recharge by being alone or talking to people? I recharge maybe being alone, but I like being around people. I like to talk to people. That's when I wake up. That's when I'm like not in here and I'm there with them. So that's a hard one. I don't know if that's recharging or not, but I sometimes if I'm sitting by myself, if I'm sitting by myself and I'm not reading or gaming or playing my music, I'm constantly thinking, and it just trickles on and on and on and on and on. It does not stop, and you don't recharge at all. it's actually probably worse for me. I'm actually maybe better with people actually when I think about it, because when I'm with people I'm not thinking constantly. My brain's fifth gear, constant fifth gear. If I'm not talking to yous or the people, I'm talking to myself, and it's just constant making up scenarios. Just does not stop. That's my mental sort of problem I have, and it's a gift and a burden. But when I'm by myself, sometimes it can be a burden. Sometimes I have to do something to try and shut up, and that's when I'm with people. So yeah. What drains you fast? Number 5, sorry. What drains you faster? Too much socialising or isolation? Same kind of as the 4th question. It just depends. It doesn't drain me. I could be sitting with people. When I'm with people, I have a bit of. It gives me an extra gear. It gives me an extra. It wakens me up. I could walk into a place and if there's people there, I kind of wake up and be me more. Joke about, bit of banter, and but sometimes if I'm by myself, I'll sit and mope and just ruminate. It's the word for it, ruminate. And you're just going over and over and over and over again the same thoughts. But when somebody comes into the room, I'm not there anymore, and I go, oh right, here we go. What you doing? Blah blah. And I'm kind of awake again. And so yeah, maybe I'm not sort of. That's just me. So yeah, number 4 or 5, sorry. Number 6. What's something that you enjoy that has nothing to do with reading? I think it's easy to answer that now. People's been watching this channel for so long, they kind of know. I don't watch films. I used to, but the TV's the kids now. I let them watch their read cartoons and all that. While they're watching their cartoons, I'm sitting on my guitar, or I'm sitting with a book in my hand, and or my phone, which is not a good thing. But what I'm watching on my phone is booktube. It's the only thing I'm watching at the minute, and it has been for a while. It's just booktube. I like to. That's my 3 things: guitar playing, gaming, and booktube. And I like the booktube thing. I'll say this because it's been the past few months. It's been nice because I was a lurker for years. I've maybe said this before. I've sat there and watched a lot of booktubers and not said anything. Just watched their videos and took some of their ideas of books and kind of just stay, like a sitting back sort of thing. Like, oh, I don't want to say anything in case I say something stupid. And what if they like this? So, I kind of. What I did when I started this booktube channel was a big deal for me, because it kind of got me out there with yous. That was my, as I said before, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but as I said before, my book bucket list was doing this, and I've done it, and I'm glad I've done it, and thanks again for Mike from Bibliophile Bookscapes, and thanks again for everybody that watches me and comments on my channel, because it kind of kept me at it. If I was near giving up at the start because I freaked out, and I'm still here, I'm still talking, and I'm feeling comfortable, and try not to overthink it. One video at a time, one book at a time, and yeah, it's been very enjoyable. And my things that I do when I'm not reading is booktube, guitar playing, and video games. And that's very easy, but that's true. So I'll move on because I'm 15 minutes in here. Fuck. This is going to be a long video, sorry. I say this every week too, but it's true. I like to waffle. Do you like planning things or going with the flow? Going with the flow. I'm not good at planning things because when I plan something, I overthink it and then I want to change it. So I just go with the flow. I wake up every day and just fucking play it by ear. As I call it, play it by ear. And it's the best way to live. There's no point planning anything because you don't know what's going to happen. So that's that question. 8. Do you like working alone or working with others? I like working with others. I like to have company. I do work alone a lot, actually. I work alone when I'm, as I say, I'm driving about my forklift and all, but I'll settle down and go and if there's banter in my work, I can drive a forklift for maybe an hour and then come down and sit. There's maybe 4 or 5 of us, and we're sitting having a bit of banter, and it's fun. The thing about Northern Ireland is we are pretty good at having a laugh and a banter. We'll wind each other up, and it's I wouldn't like this. I wouldn't like to sit by myself all day and work. That would be pretty hard. So that's that question. 9. Are you more sentimental or practical? Sentimental. Can you not tell, for fuck's sake? That's an easy one. 9. We're on to 10 now. I'm trying to speed this up a wee bit. What kind of pace do you prefer in life? Busy, steady, or slow? Steady and slow. Life's not supposed to be flat out, constant. Fuck that. I am steady and slow. Aye, fuck that, you're busy shit. My very first school report when I was in P1, as we call it over here, I think I was 5. It said to my mother, and they write a report, and the teacher writes a report about your son, and what it says about me was, Austin is quite happily sitting all day doing absolutely nothing. And I still think that to this day. I always think, that's a cracker. So I was like, so yeah, I'm quite happily sitting about doing fuck all day. Sitting reading and gaming or playing the guitar, so steady and slow. That's that one. Number 11. What is the simple task that you enjoy doing strangely? Probably packing and smoking my pipe. I know that's maybe silly, but there's an art form to smoking these things. You hate to pack it right, you hate to light it right and keep it flowing. But when you're doing it, you have to do it and you relax. And if you smoke it too much, it goes off. If you smoke it not enough, it goes off. And so it's a wee straight. It's a simple task that I enjoy doing, is packing and smoking my pipe, because it's a wee moment where I switch off and I'll sit there and I'll just sit and smoke my pipe and not worry about anything else. I'm just thinking a lot of shit and thinking about keeping this lit sometimes. It's very simple, but if you switch off and start talking to somebody, it'll go out. If you know what I mean? If there's any pipe smokers out there, you understand what I'm saying. And when you're sitting by yourself doing it, you'll understand. Maybe non-pipe smokers won't, but it's a simple task that I enjoy doing. Let's just sit and doing that. Number 12. Are you naturally early on time? Are you naturally early or on time, or late? Always early. Always early. I was brought up by my parents. If you go early, you'll be taken early. That's what my mum always would have said to me. If you go early, you'll be taken early. And that means if you're going to the doctors or you're going to the dentist or you're going anywhere, if you go too early, you might be taken early. And I've always done that. It just feels, I don't want to let people down if I know as well. So I've always, sorry, open this window because I want to puff my cigar up here. I've always been an early sort of person for time. So that's number 12. So around 20 minutes here. I hope you stick around. Number 13. What motivates you more? Curiosity or responsibility? Curiosity. Fuck responsibility. Fuck that. You want to find something new every day? I have enough responsibility looking after my weans and myself. I don't want to be doing any more. So, I'll burn this for a bit. So I definitely curiosity. It's curiosity that keeps you going. You look up your Wikipedias and sorry, let me get this lit, just fucker. And you reading, say you're reading a book, and there's something that's said in the novel. It could be historic, could be religious, could be just a character, could be, you know, just anything. A word that you don't know or you've never heard before. Your curiosity wants to dive in and look into it and find out more about it. That's the way I think, anyway. I think that's just the way we are. It's everything's curiosity. If it was responsibility, I'd be more like, I don't want to read this book because I have to go and do this job. I don't want to play this game because I have to go and do this thing. I think readers are kind of people that are more curiosity anyway. It's just the way we are, you know. What do you tend to overthink? Everything. It's my, well, absolutely everything. If I'm even going into a place and talking to people, I could overthink, or I'm thinking about what's going to happen and what I'm going to say and all that. But even obsessions, which is books, games and all, I can't just let it go slowly. I have to say there's a thought flying over your, say it, what way to explain it? Say there's a thought coming across there, and it could be a thought that you're just random, and it's an intrusive thought or a thought that's just anything. I can't just let it fly on and go away, drift away. So when it comes to it here, I bring it down and I'm going through it and figuring it out, and why does it make me think like this, or what is this? I want to know what this is, and that's just the way I am. Overthinking, big time. As I said, it's my nature. It's a gift and a burden. And what helps you feel grounded? Music. Music and books. Because when I'm reading books, I'm not in here, I'm somewhere else. Music and books. Art. We'll say art. Yeah. Art makes me feel grounded. Moved on. Number 15. And how long are we? 23? Sorry. There are lots of questions here, like Patrick gave us 5, Mike. Fucking 20. But they are good questions and I enjoy doing it, but I'm scared in case people get fed up and didn't want to listen to me anymore. 15. What is something you always notice when you enter a room? When I walk into a room, it's not so much as what I notice, but if it's in the room, I kind of see it, if that makes sense. And that would be animals. If I walk into a room and there's like a dog or a cat or anything, I'm straight away over to it. Oh, look at the wee dog. And animals, if I walk into a room, animals get my attention 100% straight away. I don't know why it is. I love animals. That's just the way I am. And I'll walk in and I'll see them and I'll go over. And the other thing that I do when I walk into a room, if there's a bookcase, I'll go over and look at the bookcase and see what, like, if it's a friend that I know, then I know what they've reading. It's not a big deal. But if it's a new room, I'll go over and see what they're reading. Yeah, I'll go over and be like, oh, what's you can tell a lot about a person's bookshelf. Oh, I'm an instrument. If I walk in their room, there's an instrument. I'm over it and want to play it or look at it. But animals first, 100%. If I walk in their room, there's a cat or a dog or anything, and I didn't expect it. Even if it's my own room, if I come in my own room and my wee dog sitting there, I'll go and pet my wee dog and see my wee dog first. That's just the way I am. I love animals. 16. What kind of humour do you naturally use? Dark humour. Yeah, it's dark humour. So as I would be, not a bad way, but pretty dark. It's just the way I am. Dark, sarcastic, and all that. Yeah. Really dry as well. Multitask or single task? Single. I can't multitask at all. I can only do one thing at a time. I cannot do two things at a time. Even reading. I'm sitting here reading, and my kids are watching cartoons. Pokemon, say, comes on. Fucking, gotta catch them all. And all the tunes start fucking blasting like fuck. And Jesse and James pop up and all. I'm sitting there watching it. I'm sitting there trying to watch it and all. And I'm like, fuck, it's put me off. So, or even if the games are on, I can't, or if my wife's talking to me, I can't pay attention. I just need to be doing the one thing. That's why I love video games. Because when I actually sit down at night and pick up the controller and play whatever game it is I'm playing for this weekend or week, I'm in there, and I try and blank out everything. And I do that with books, but it's harder with books. With games, you kind of get the TV in, and there's music and all that. But yeah, single task, 100%. What is your default reaction to free time? Plan or relax? Relaxing 100%. Fuck that fucking planning shit. I couldn't even plan what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, guys. I really do not know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm reading next week. I say I'm reading Bruno Shaw's book. It could be changed. I hope it is. I'm planning to be. I wake up in the morning and I just do what my wife tells me. We're going to Belfast today to buy this. I'm going, alright, okay. And just go with the flow. So there you go, there's that question. I plan nothing. 19. Are you comfortable with silence around other people? Not really. I'm that person that comes in their room and say there's loads of people standing about, or say you go into a waiting room in a waiting room in a dentist, or a waiting room in a doctor's, or anything. I'm that guy that walks in, looks about, nobody's speaking, everybody's to face. I hate the way everybody's in their faces and their mobile phones, and you see everybody and they're doing their own thing and only a word. And I'll be the guy. I'll be the annoying guy. I'm the guy that's sitting down going, right, well, what's happening? What's shit weather we're having here now, innit? Oh no, that shite, no, that small talk. That's me. I'm the guy ruining your day. Sorry, it's a layer fell there. So yeah, I'm not the silence guy. Unless it's with people I'm really comfortable with. Like, I could lie up and the person I'm most comfortable with in the whole world is my wife. And she's the person I could be actually sit in a room with silence. Because she knows me and I know her, and we could just sit there in silence for a long time. And that's it. But usually I'm fucking annoying people. Can you not tell? Number 20. Do you remember conversations or impressions? Impressions. I remember how people felt, or how I felt. Sitting with somebody, it could be anything, it could be talking about football. And that time, or that moment we had, which was fun, or they were pissed off, whatever. I remember how we felt more than what we actually talking about. If that makes sense. So I think, do you remember conversation or impressions? I would imagine it's impressions. I imagine that's what it means. You know, so I think that's it. I didn't do too bad. 20 questions in half an hour. You're alright. It could have been fucking a lot worse. But yeah. Thank you very much, Mike. I'll go and finish off my beer. Maybe do another tag, maybe. I wonder. Should I do the Filmtastic one here that Michael sent me? Maybe. We'll see. May not post it tonight, but fuck it, we'll see. And thanks very much, everybody that's been watching me. And these are my favourite videos. So it is. Sitting here talking shite for half an hour. But it's nice. And yeah. Beers and books. It's not going anywhere. Unless you tell me. No, don't do this anymore. But all the best, everybody. And have a nice weekend. You might get an our video tonight.